Sit down with somebody and say, hey, what do you love most about X? Whatever that X is. You know, if you meet someone for the first time, whatever it be, asking them questions and getting the focus off you and onto them. And so that's one thing I'm really passionate about. And it's coming from a side of abundance where you don't need anything from them. You want to find out more on how you can help them. And that's a breakthrough. Think about that. Next time you meet with a realtor, who's doing more of the talking, you or them? And start with a simple question. What do you love most about real estate? What do you love most about being a CPA? What do you love most about whatever that is when you do a high trust interview? Now, and it's all about, you got to think abundance. Abundance. I don't need a deal from them. I want to see how I can help them grow their business. So we do these partner meetings. And we get together usually at a local coffee house, Starbucks, or Coffee Bean, or somewhere where it's not a big old meal, just in case the meeting's not going as great as you'd like it. You're not stuck there too long. But what I do is I believe in going to 3 different groups and belonging to 3 different groups. One's like a leads group, you know, a group that gets together, you support each other, and you give each other's leads. I meet once a month with a group called Provisors, and there's about 30 members of Provisors, and so I meet with, that's one center of influence where we help each other out. Some of you have B&I, TIP, etc. The second group is like a Rotary or Chamber of Commerce. I happen to be the chairman of our Chamber of Commerce locally, so I kind of have 2 jobs right now. So that's a real challenge. Right, Gino? Gino's in my city. And so you're always getting back there, but there's a ton of professionals you can meet there, you know, when you get their business card. And last but not least is church or charity. I belong to COC Foundation, OLPH, school board. So I do a lot of events in my city to meet people with the purpose of going deep with them. But the most important thing I have to tell you is you'll always get 1 or 2 cards when you go somewhere to meet someone. Have a purpose when you go to these meetings. If you're going to go to a charity event, have a purpose of meeting 1 or 2 people to get their card, introduce yourself, so you can call them later and ask for that meeting one-on-one with them. One of the most important things, don't be looking for the next guy. Don't be trying to get 5 or 7 cards. Look for 2 or 3 people you'd love to have a cup of coffee with, number 1. So the next thing you do is you call them up or you email them and say, hey, Stephen, some people think I'm in the mortgage business, and I don't see it that way. My number 1 job is to help my 1,000 clients find the best resources in town. I understand you're one of the best attorneys in town. Do you mind if we get together for a cup of coffee to see how I can send you some business and see if you're a fit for my clients? Now, how often do you think he's going to say no? Very little to none. So you get that meeting, you meet at the local coffee house, and you, same thing. Hi Stephen, some people think I'm in the business to do loans. I don't look at that. I want to know more about your business, how to grow your business. What do you love most about being an attorney? And I just shut up. I let them talk. As a matter of fact, if 45 minutes go by, and I haven't said anything about my service or what I do, man, it's a home run. If I talk most of the time, it's not. And they feel that it's all about them. And that is the most important thing as salespeople we have to understand. But I'm always looking, do they have kids? If they have daughters, I'm going to send them a book called Strong Fathers, Strong Daughters. Wow. Try to give a little bit back to them. There's so many books you can get. There's so many things, ways you can help people. But you can't help them if you don't know and you don't ask questions. So that's really key when it comes to this segment of you, if you will, of building your relationships. If it's a real estate agent, I always have a property profile in my hand. Property profile is a profile on someone's house. And I send one out to every one of my customers once every other year to give them some value. And I always bust that out, if the conversation's going slow, we talk about marketing. Hey, do you hand out property profiles to your clients that you closed in the past and write a little note? And they'll go, what are you talking about? And I show it to them. It's kind of that crutch. I learned that over all these events. Have a crutch for you. Have something of value. Have something you can teach them when it comes to getting better, especially real estate agents. And then last but not least, I do several things. One is the property profile. eProperty Watch is a system First American Title has that's free, where you can show them how to better communicate with their clients at no cost for the real estate agents. I host a radio show in my town called Santa Cruz Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. I pay for it, and I interview a business owner about how their product and service can help others. And it's on local radio, but they video it. So then we bust that 8-minute video, put it on the internet, and we look like a hero to them. Because we're providing something of value back. I pay for it exclusively. It doesn't cost, but I'm not worried about RISPA because I only have them on one time. If they want to come back, it's going to cost them. But I'm trying to make them look great in their business because nobody's ever done that for them. And last but not least, I'll share one last thing, and I'll go shorter on my other answers because I'm passionate about this. I started a TV show called Out of the Rough. I want to help you get out of the rough and into success in your business and personal life. So it's a 24-minute show on local TV, and I'm the host. And I'm a TV host. I don't talk about American Family Funding. And I find out, Cindy, Cindy's the best mortgage professional in this valley. Welcome to Out of the Rough. Can you give those watching this TV show 3 tips on how they can sell their house quicker, how they can get the best interest rate, whatever that is? And I let them talk. It's an 8-minute video on local TV. Runs every day local TV. But that's not what's key. The key is we break that into a 6 to 8 minute video where they can shoot it to all their clients. They can put it on Facebook. They can do whatever they like. And they look like a superstar. And it's not advertised by American Family Funding. It's just something we give them. And then I send a letter to them about 30 days later. Hey, I hope this has helped you. Hey, by the way, my day job is to help people achieve the dream of home ownership. Can you consider passing my name along? You have to come from a side of abundance, because if you come from a side of abundance, you'll always be successful.
I love it. Thank you. Give them a round of applause. Come on,
the rock star now.
Applause for our whole cast. Come on, guys. By the way, look at all the way down the line. Isn't this a great looking camera? Great looking group. No wonder they're all so successful.
Well, I think I'm probably one of the